Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for joining us for this short segment on Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. It's the tongue twister for me still. So
Mom talk.
It's so much easier.
Yes.
So the reason why we have started covering this show and putting it on our social media and really kind of going into it, we watched season 1. We were so into it. Yes. And then we see the Lisa Barlows of the world hanging with them. And I thought, as the favorite word.
And Sheena.
Yes. And Sheena. I thought the favorite word, as we see on this season, is clout chasing. So I thought Lisa was clout chasing, but no, it turns out they were actually really friends prior to the show.
Yeah.
And then we have one of the husbands that has been married to a friend of a housewife.
Did not know that.
Brett.
Yes. With Angie Harrington.
Yes, but who's
Which
Brett
made me think, well, how old is this man?
Demi, right?
She was well over 50.
Demi's husband.
Demi's husband.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I think it's like a 26 to 50. I don't know per se, but that's what I'm thinking. So therefore we said, okay, well, since it's kind of closely tied to Bravo, we can cover it.
Yes.
So here we are. We have been watching it, and we've got opinions, we've got thoughts. We want to know your opinion as well. So let's start with episode 1. So Hulu, and I like this, but I don't like this. They give you the whole entire season, right? Yeah. So they give you 1 through 10, and you're just like, okay, where do I? You can't stop. You just binge, right?
And then it's over.
Yeah. And then it's like, do we wait another 9 months? Yeah. For this, I was like, but you're appreciative of the fact that you do get to binge.
Yeah.
So today we're just going to do some highlights of kind of like episode 1 and 2. What are your thoughts on episode 1?
So right out the gate, I am glad that Jen's husband got dragged for the way he treated her in Vegas in season 1 when she just was tagging along to Chippendales. Wasn't her idea. She didn't even know they were going there. And the way this man went in on her, called her a bad mother, threatened to leave her and the kids or take the kids, and it was such a gross overreaction. And I was like, please do not come back this season and try to put lipstick on a pig with that. But no, he's not only taking accountability.
He got the message.
She also was like, let me stand up for myself and say that, no, I'm out. If this is how this is. So I was just really
do we believe her that when she said that?
No, I don't think she's really going to leave. But look, I'm taking what I could get at this point. I'm glad that the behavior is not being excused.
No, absolutely.
That was crazy to me, the way that man carried on.
It was very, very crazy. But when I saw it, I thought, okay, this is accepted in their culture because it was so far left. I was like, you're gambling, which I know is against the religion. And it's like you were going in so hard on her, but we're not looking at what we're doing. Oh, this must be accepted. That was literally my thought process. Oh, this is normal for them. Okay, what about Miranda coming back? We see in the first opening scene, we have Miranda and we have Whitney.
It's just so disingenuous to me because I'm like, look, for the both of them, you think these women are toxic. You think this situation is toxic. You don't want to be a part of this little TikTok group. That's basically what you thought it was.
Yes.
And thought that you were bigger than that. So stand on that.
Yeah.
No. Instead, because nobody saw coming the amount of fame and attention and limelight and cash from that first season, the reaction was so much larger than anyone ever thought it was going to be. So it's very obvious that they're like, ooh, I want in on that.
Oh, for sure.
These women are not stupid girls, so they know that. And so it just comes up but that being said, I understand it. And I actually kind of like Miranda. She seems not really very problematic. She's not annoying. I kind of like her. But it's just that part to me, I'm I think these girls should be very, Demi said it best, we should be cautious of anyone who now wants to come into the fold.
Yeah, but I think she has an ulterior motive. But I can speak more
to make
on that.
money. To come for that bag.
No, like
absolutely.
Like what we saw Whitney was trying to position herself as last year, like, you know, the mom of mom talk, you know, the HBIC.
And wasn't.
Yes, I feel like Demi's kind of itching for that. And it's like, no, girl, you are still very much supporting Cass. Taylor still very much runs this.
I think her and Jessi are trying to be the leaders of the group.
Jessi. Oh, Miss Jessi. Okay, before we get into her, we did talk about Zac and Jenn. What about Dakota and Taylor? Any thoughts there?
Dumpster fire.
The parents?
Put it out.
The parents.
And
the parents.
These parents, I'm like, yo, they just came off so bad to me. I'm like, this is how you come on TV and like have your daughter's back a little bit.
Yeah.
And I'm not even mad that because like, look, if anybody can call you a hoe without calling you a hoe, it is your parents can shoot you straight.
Yeah.
They can say dead on like, look, if he is like, what does that make you look like? But you don't need to do that on camera. Like, I felt like that barbecue, picnic, whatever scene where he's like saying, well, what does that say about you? Like in front of a whole table of people, including the man who was trying to sleep with this girl over here and sleep with you over there.
Yeah.
So I'm like, guys, are you guys just here for the cameras? Because you saw the mama had a whole mommy makeover. Like, let's do a side by side of season 1 mom and season 2. Like, my girl was like, oh, Hulu won't catch me like this anymore.
But who did the hair, though, is all I got to say. Did you see it?
It wasn't Jessi.
The hair, I was like, why are we so lopsided? Like, we are very lopsided.
I just think she's just trying to be on the camera. But I don't know. I wasn't with that. My heart went out to Taylor in that moment.
Yeah,
I'm
for
like,
sure.
Damn, where does she have support that's like real and true? Like, her man is trash. And her parents don't really have her back. I'm like, poor, maybe her sister, but I don't know.
And not to mention, there is 3 babies. She has 3 small kids. We only see one because the other father has decided, her ex-husband decided not to let the kids on camera. So you see her on them on social media. But I'm just like, the girl has a lot going on.
Yeah, that she does.
Yeah, the way they have babies. It's just like, if I was to be pregnant that frequently or had that many kids,
that young of an age,
I would lose my mind.
Yeah.
And they make it seem so, okay, well, we're having another child. Okay, no problem.
I'm like, I don't even understand why baby showers are the big deal to this group as they are, because it's just like, well, if you miss this baby shower, I'm gonna have another one next year. So
right. Come to the next one, girl.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we have time for 2 more topics. So one thing I do want to definitely get into is Zac's sit down with Demi and Jessi.
Very revealing.
Yes.
And Miss Jenn, the aforementioned Jenn, I'm like, oh, this girl's a liar.
Oh, beyond.
And if I was Zac, honestly, like, you need to be upset a little bit at your wife. She's playing both sides.
And I feel like he tried. He's like, I think this is Jen's fight, but I'm just going to support her. I was like, very well said. Very well said.
When you're coming for them for what they're saying about you, like, that's misdirected coming at Jessi and Demi. Like, with the whole thing that he gambled away all of his medical school money. Then, obviously, your wife told them this.
Yes.
So don't get mad at them for repeating it. Get mad at your wife for saying that about you. Like, I just, to me, I felt like, I don't even understand why they had, like, number one, he doesn't owe them anything. They're not Jen's keeper. I did not understand the point.
Especially,
you need to, like, what? So if they give their blessing, it's okay for him to come back in Jen's life? Like, what was the point of that?
But especially when Jenn admits, like, I haven't really talked to them, or they haven't been in my life since Vegas. And then it's like, okay, now let's go now let's all 4 of us talk, because the math really isn't mathing. And I'm just like, but why do you care? These aren't really your friends, is what you said, but you want to get back in their good graces. Whole thing made no sense whatsoever. I'm just
also revealed something to me. So I was under the impression that these girls see each other all the time, like that they're like a clique. And so I'm like, wait, you didn't talk since Vegas. That was the previous season. And now you're talking. So what exactly happens within Mom Talk? Do you guys all see each other, or you guys just all do your own thing? Like, that was eye-opening to me about what the nature is of how these women are in each other's lives.
I think it's just
at this
her.
Point, this is a show friendship.
I think it's her because she said that she went to Arizona for a couple months or something like that, and she came back, and they did, so she kind of distanced herself a little bit.
But she also lied about saying that they didn't check in on her because Jimmy was like, I did text her. And Jessi was like, yeah, we reached out. So, Zac, how much do you need to hear? You already saw how she made up that y'all were related to Ben Affleck. Your wife is a little bit of a Pinocchio. So... what's the story here? And what you gonna do about it?
Yeah, like what are we saying? How do we want to correct this and kind of move forward this season?
Yes.
So, last thing that I thought kind of taking us out on episode 2, the Halloween party. I thought Jessi, I was like, okay, Jessi, we're really seeing who you are now. It was so messy. So messy. Why are you inviting Chase? Like, and when they went through Chase's background of who he dated, how she's like Chase is dating my friends so and so I'm gonna invite him, and then it comes out at the party that and Layla her. yes and then it came out that Layla dated Chase for a month. I'm like, okay, what is going on? And when this guy enters enters on screen,
oh my gosh,
total douche.
Be a bigger villain?
Oh, total douche.
I'm like, he's so unlikable. Like, he's just gross.
Cocky.
Yeah, Cocky. Just for no reason.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so when I saw that, I was like, okay, this is when you can always tell when a cast is producing their own show. Mm-hmm. It's like, okay, you were setting up a scene. You invited this problematic man and his girlfriend. You know what the dynamic was. You invited his ex-wife, who's trying to get back in your friend group. Like, oh, you were trying to make this party a scene on the first episode.
I think. Well, she definitely succeeded at that.
Yes. And the Chippendales dancing thing.
That didn't make any sense. Like, why are you having Jen? And why? Just why are we opening that wound after we just had the conversation?
Sure this particular party gets on the episode and that you are bringing drama. So basically, this is where you see that the cast is producing the show. Yeah, and I'm walking away. Okay. Everything they're saying about Jessi is true. She is here because she wants to be famous, and she will do anything to make sure she accomplishes that. Yeah, like, I'm not just going to be a hairdresser all my life. Yeah. Right. Okay. Well, alrighty. That was our kind of like quick debrief of episode 1 and 2. We will definitely start doing longer episodes of Mom Talked and see kind of how long the buzz lasts since Hulu gives it to you all at once. Yeah. But I'm enjoying the show though. Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys. This was fun. Yeah. Bye.